Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to our first double, triple kind of jointed movie review. We're gonna review two movies I have not seen, but my vice president and one of my captains here they have seen it. And those movies, as you can tell by the title, they're Insidious 4 and Pitch Perfect 3. So I did not watch these movies. I did see the first two Insidious. I did not watch any Pitch Perfect movies, because that's just a no. But let's start with Insidious 4. Hey there, Vice President Venom here. Will be reviewing it for us. Say what's up,
All
Vice
right.
President Venom.
What's up, everybody?
So tell us about this movie. What'd you think? What I know. I watched the first two. Just what's up with it?
Okay, so Insidious: The Last Key is the fourth movie in the Insidious franchise, and it's like a sequel to the
What
prequel.
happened to two?
So it went one and two, and those went in order, and then three was before one. And now
Oh,
four is after three, but before one. So
oh.
they're
So they're
kind of
jumping
kind of
around.
getting, yeah,
So
they're jumping
four is
around a bit.
before one. Those three and four are prequels to one and two.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
four is the sequel to the prequel, which is three.
Yeah.
So, um, the first three were really good. Uh, I've always loved the Insidious movies, and the third one. So I came in thinking this one was gonna be good, but not that great. You usually go. You usually start off with the one word to describe it, and mine would just be disappointed.
Ah.
And that's saying a lot because I came into it thinking it wasn't going to be good. So when you think something's not going to be good and you're still disappointed, that says something about a movie. Because it starts off, it's about Elise, the old
The old lady's in it
old
again?
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
this is about her going to her childhood home, which is on the grounds of some penitentiary in
Oh wait,
I
so
think
it's with the
a
same
place called
actress.
Four Keys.
So they put makeup on her to make her look younger?
No, it starts off when she's a little girl.
Oh, it's a different actress. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how the beginning is, and it's showing her childhood pretty much. She has a really abusive dad. Who
Mhm.
doesn't really. He's kind of scared of her gift.
Yeah, because I remember in the second one she said this ghost used to haunt my family or something, right?
Yeah. So this is pretty much the ghost that haunts her family. So
Yeah.
you get
Well,
at the beginning, it kind of starts off with like just seeing what it was like as a little girl, and
hey, Karen, we're live. We're doing a movie review. Shh. All right, continue.
so I was just looking at it like, all right, this is gonna be all right, and then it really starts off really good and it's interesting. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, this might be good. And the problem with this movie is that it sets up a lot, but it never delivers. Like,
Mm.
there's always movies that set up for like about 20, 30 minutes. So you're kind of like, all right, here we go. We're getting
Yeah,
somewhere.
Insidious 2 I saw with my sister, and I was happy with it until the end where the stupid spoiler alert, that devil thing shows up, and then I think it drags her into a closet or something, and I was like, that just ruined the whole movie. I don't know.
So are we spoiling anything in this?
I don't know. Do you want to do spoilers? It's up to you, man. I'm not gonna watch this movie.
This is at the way beginning, so this is a minor spoiler. She's like with her little brother, and she's looking through the closet, and then behind the little brother, the little red-faced demon guy pops up on the screen.
Hey, so
And
I
I'm just
sent
kind of
you-
thinking like, well, because you don't see him until the way end of the movie, because the way end of the movie is at the beginning of the first one. So it just lets you know like the time frame. So it kind of felt cheesy, like they're just throwing it in there for no reason, and the movie just lacked
In-
scares too.
Yeah, Insidious is not part of The Conjuring, right?
Uh,
Because The Conjuring
not
is part
not
of Annabelle.
officially,
Yeah,
but they are all made by
it's not James
well,
Wan. I
not
know.
all,
And
but
it's not
some
that
of 'em.
Japanese guy. I know Annabelle and The Conjuring; those are in the same universe. I don't think
Yeah, they're trying to-
Insidious. But they're
They're
doing
trying
it.
to they're trying to
They're the only other universe besides Marvel that's actually working, and it's low
yeah,
budget
and
movies, and they're actually pretty good. But Insidious, I don't know. After the second one, I was disappointed, so I didn't watch it.
just the problem with this movie is just felt like they were just doing it
Were you afraid? Did
because
you have problems sleeping at night?
no.
Ah, that's not a good horror
That's
movie then.
that's how exactly that's how you know. Because when I see a good horror movie, I'm kind of like freaked out a bit.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like,
I,
gotta
I,
keep a light
I,
on in my bathroom or something.
yeah, yeah. That's how I know when I've seen a good horror movie. When I like
And
see it at night at the movie theater, and then I get to my car, and I like look in the back seat, and I'm all fucking freaked
it,
out. Like that's a
and
good horror movie.
when you even when you could sense a scare coming, you kind of like you position yourself weird. You're kind of on the edge of your seat, like kind of freaked out, like
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
prepare yourself.
yeah. That emotional ride.
In this movie, I didn't feel that at all. I
Uh,
pretty much predicted every single jump except one, and I was just like, all right,
and
that's gonna lead to this. That's gonna be there.
were the jumps cheap jump scares like oh it's a cat, oh it's the mailman.
No, they didn't feel cheap. It just didn't didn't feel like there was enough, and most of them you saw in the trailer. Can't even say that word, trailer.
Okay.
So like that bothers me. That bothers me that they show their biggest jumps in the movie were already in the trailer.
Yeah,
So
that's like the
you knew
best
they were
jokes
coming.
in a comedy. So you're at 6 minutes right now. So let's go ahead and how we're gonna say how poisonous is this movie on the Venom scale?
How poisonous?
100 being
So
like the greatest movie of all time. It's a killer, like the Black Mamba.
I'd give this a 34
Oh,
on
really?
the
So like a
yeah
garden snake at
yeah.
worst.
This is a garden snake. It
34. Wow.
this this was a extremely I when I sat up when the movie ended, I thought a couple people clapped in the theater, and I thought to myself, why? Why would you clap for that?
Why,
That
Asa?
was the
Why?
worst. That was the worst scary movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It
Okay.
was terrible, and it was a disgrace to the Insidious franchise. That's all I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
wow. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. From the vice president himself. Not very poisonous. All right. Now we got over here. Next movie by the I Hate Movies guy himself. And if he had to pick one, he picked this one. Pitch Perfect 3. A man's movie. So, what, tell us about it here, Kusa.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of movies, so this one here was kind of something that my daughters wanted to see, so I I tagged along. Um,
You should have taken him to see
I don't know if
Coco.
I could have. I don't know if you've seen any of the Pitch Perfect movies, but this is the
No, but
third one.
I know what they're about. Yeah. Did you see any of the other
Yeah,
two?
yeah, yeah. I did, and you know what? The first
With
two
your kids?
were with my, with as a family kind of thing on
Oh,
TV. Nothing.
so your daughters are fans of the franchise.
They are fans of the franchise. My wife, whole family. It's based off of an a cappella group that a female a cappella group that goes to college and joins almost like a sorority that that forms this singing group. Key actors on it or actresses are Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson, who coins herself as the name of Fat Amy, which is quite interesting given 2018 and how sensitive we are to these these matters. But as a whole, the movie, I know you like to describe movies as
I'm into
with
musicals,
one
by the
more.
way. I'm not opposed to me. I like the artsy stuff. I go to
Yeah,
plays. I went and saw the Book of Mormon. I'm into all that stuff. This has
you know
just
what
never been. I think in my I'm not the target demographic. I don't.
no, and I think I think you should see one and two, but I think you should save your $10.25 and not see three. It was underwhelming. One word to describe it was a disappointment.
Oh well, there we go.
Um,
Two of the same words in the same co-review.
jacked my one word, but all right.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I didn't even get to hear your audio, so I had no
No, that's
idea.
fine. That's
That's
fine.
funny.
That's fine.
But
It's just
perfect. Yeah, no, you know what? They tried to, the whole basis of it is a cappella singing
don't they
and
go to Europe or
it's a little.
something? They're doing a reunion.
Yeah. There was a
Were
reunion that they
were
were doing, and
were you entertained? Did you like the songs? Did your kids like the
no, you know
songs?
what? The songs were okay, but they tried to make it like they tried to make these people. There was this big action scene at the end where,
Action. Is
yeah,
that where the
yeah,
fat
but it was
chick
done.
lands in the boat and one lands in the water for the
Yeah,
trailer?
that's
Okay.
exactly it. So Rebel Wilson goes, and her dad is holds all her singers' friends hostage, and so on and so forth. So she walks in with the main character Anna Kendrick,
I
and
love Anna Kendrick.
they oh I think everybody does, and, and so they go in there and try and save the world and blow up the boat, and kind of like a Mission Impossible ending kind of thing. It's funny. I think things have the time and the place, but it was done so corny. I've got an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old, and they were laughing when the boat was blowing up because they thought it was done quite poorly. And these are kids that kind of run the other way when they hear fireworks. So, I don't think they achieved their part of it. As far as viewers, I mean, the theater was full of the the
Really?
10-year-olds
Oh yeah,
till
yeah, little
to
girls.
15-year-old crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah, your girls and
well,
boys.
that's the demographic boys.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, boy. You know what? Boys will
Yeah,
do
well,
anything for a piece of tail, right? So,
yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what kind of boys were into that. Anyway,
well, there were those boys too, but whatever, right? I mean, hey, it's 2018. If there's boys that like that, that's
yep,
cool.
yep, that's
Um,
cool.
is it going to win any awards? It's nominated for one Oscar, but
Wait,
you
Oscar?
know,
The
yeah,
nominations aren't out yet.
it says here right now, awards nominated for one Oscar. I'm not even kidding you.
Wait, what? When did the
So,
nominations come out?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't
Was
know
that
what to
this
tell you.
morning?
Oh no, sorry, no, sorry.
Golden
Sorry,
Globe,
I got ahead
baby.
of myself. Yeah, maybe. I actually clicked on Anna Kendrick. I think she was nominated for an Oscar one day back in the day. So sorry for the misinformation. I'm all new to this movie world.
Yeah,
Um,
I haven't even done my Oscar predictions video yet.
but
Anyway,
you know what? I think
all
honestly, if
right.
this award wins anything, it's
If
going
this
to
award
be
wins anything.
if this movie wins anything, it's going to be the worst, one of the worst movies out there. I think it's got a 33 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez. Okay.
Um,
So what would you give
yeah.
it?
So,
How many cagatos on the Kusa scale?
well, being the Rotten
But
Tomatoes and
wait,
me
but
being Italian, I'd give it a 33 as well. But even then, I think I'm pushing it. So let's cut that in half. Let's make that a 16 and a half out of 100.
16 and a half. So for the
16 and a
Kagato
half. Yeah.
scale, it's inverted, right? You want 0 is like 100, and 100 you don't want it to be a big Kagato, right?
No, well, it was a shit.
So this is
Bottom
a
line.
pretty big Kagato de la Mosca.
Pretty boring movie. Yeah, no, I was well, and to be honest, I was texted. Like I'm not one. I'm one to give respect to in the movies to the show.
You didn't care.
But I
It
was
it was
texting people.
uninteresting.
I didn't
and
care. I was
no
done.
one gave a shit. Okay.
No, and a lot of
Well,
people didn't give a shit. Like,
well, folks.
unfortunately, because you know what, I don't see a lot of movies, and to see something that fell apart like that, it's kind of.
If you want to take your kid, you should have taken your kids to see Coco. That was one of the best movies of last year. It's great for kids. I don't know if they're scared of the little skeletons, but I know other people that are
No.
like, oh, skeletons, But it wasn't like scary skeletons. They were like happy skeletons.
Well, maybe you know what? Maybe I'll catch on your recommendation. We'll catch Coco next, and
Yeah, man.
go from there.
That movie was probably in my top 3 or 5. I haven't done my top movies of 2017 yet. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do a lot of videos
Yeah.
tomorrow. All right, well there you guys have it. There's a review for Insidious 4, Pitch Perfect 3 by these two guys. Let us know what you guys think. A like and subscribe, and we will see you guys later. All right, bye.
Bye bye.
Somehow I'm pointing. I don't know why. Oh, there we go.